Assalamualaikum and good day. I bid to the teachers and fellow listen. Today, I would like to share my thoughts on virtual learning, advantages and drawbacks. Ladies and gentlemen, with the emergence of the novel coronavirus, we first detected in China in 2019, many sectors including schools are forced to temporarily shut. However, to make sure that learning process is still going on like usual, virtual learning is seen as the best option left, not only in Malaysia, but also around the globe. According to Core Edu, virtual learning at its heart is about the learning that takes place outside of the school, or bringing what is outside of the school into the school. In short, it is about the online environment as a way of connecting students who may not purposely in school with their learning that is somewhere else. So, here are the benefits and also the disadvantages of virtual learning. Virtual learning benefits students in the term of accessibility. Virtual learning is accessible to anyone who has a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Smartphone, for example, was once a symbol of wealth, but today it has become an essential part of our life. Thus, learning using this gadget is convenient, reliable, and cheap, as most of us know on of at least one smartphone. Next, flexibility. Virtual learning can usually take place at a time that is convenient for the student. There is no longer any need to be in a classroom at a specific time on a specific day. If one cannot participate in one class on a particular day under certain circumstances, he or she can always get back to the lesson when he is ready. Definitely, it has a free and time-friendly approach, especially during this pandemic season, because you can learn from the comfort of your own home. It means that there are no travel costs involved in a virtual learning. Ladies and gentlemen, this method of learning, however, has its own drawbacks. Firstly, it requires self-discipline and high motivation. It is essential that one has the motivation needed in order to sit and finish the test or course. This type of learning is more difficult for those who are prone to procrastination. In terms of social perspective, virtual learning is more personal than there is no actual human communication involved. So, the virtual environment can somehow look and feel a little lonely. Besides, virtual learning is heavily dependent on the technology. Technology problems are always frustrating, but if they take place when one is in the middle of attending a virtual class, it can be extremely disruptive. A virtual classroom is only as good as the technology behind it. If the learning software does work well with one's computer or one's internet connection first in the midst of the lesson, he or she may end up spending more time working with the software or repairing the connection than learning the material. Members of the flow, to put in a nutshell, virtual learning is undoubtedly considered part of the new norms in education system. Surely it has its advantages, but also some drawbacks. And with the correct incentive, it can be done successfully. With that, I thank you.